You are ready to be seen. If you've been in a period of isolation and you feel like you've been lacking what it takes to really achieve something, you have what it takes. There's a little bit of a fear around a new path, and maybe you feel like you're lacking the skills to build something. But you have the wisdom, you have the skills. With the Hermit in reverse, this is all about coming out of isolation. You've already done the going within and really getting in touch with yourself, and it is time to move forward. We are in the year of the horse, fire horse. It is time to get going. Intuitively, you are being called to go towards this thing. Some of you might be using your psychic abilities. You have what it takes. And maybe you feel like a beginner. Maybe you feel like maybe there's a little bit of like shyness. Maybe there's a little bit of hesitance because you feel intimidated, because you feel like you are in fact lacking the ability. But you have what it takes, and it's time for you to start walking, taking the horse, driving the car, flying the plane, whatever it is for you. It is time to start going in that direction, because you are in a place right now where spirit is making it almost uncomfortable for you to stay where you're at. You need to expand your horizons and step into your true fullest potential. The Three of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Maybe you're afraid. Like if this is like something like content creation or something where you need to be in the public eye. Sorry for the small explosion, just cooking something. If some of you have to get into the public eye and in front of people who know you or even people who don't, maybe there's a fear of being hurt and truly affected by the feedback that you get and what people say. Like people judging your actions, your words, your intellect. It could just be a fear around being seen. And maybe that's also kind of like what this new path is, a little bit like. There's a mystery to it and an unknown, but there's this fear of, I really think it's a fear of being seen, right? And being judged by others. Maybe you are a very sensitive person, and so you were really affected by it, and you struggle with people's feedback, comments, judgments, and what other people think of you is honestly none of your business. I mean, obviously, if you're doing content creation, you want to appeal to an audience and, build something for yourself. So you obviously have to care about what it is you're producing, what you're creating, what you are putting out there into the world. Right? What is it that you are putting all your time and energy and focus into? And like, what is it that you are offering to the world? Obviously, you have to care. But a lot of people who are going to judge you or have an opinion about what it is you're doing aren't taking any steps in their life to do anything outside of their comfort zone. So if you can try to just have an open mind and really look at it as not caring so much what other people think, right? Because the right people will find you. Your people will find you. You are capable of building a following. And yeah, I just get that this is going to happen a lot faster than you think. I think that you're judging your ability and how quickly you can move into this direction. But I'm just getting for some of you that this is actually part of your path. This is something that you're supposed to be doing. And so you are favored by spirit because you are supposed to be doing it. And if you are sharing your light with the world needs you. The world needs lots of positive, good light. It really does. And you have a story. You have value. Everyone can share their story and find their people. So don't be afraid to get out there and to get a little uncomfortable. It's the quickest way to get over a fear is to take action and step into that fear, because when you do that, that builds confidence. And when you build confidence, that gives you the motivation and the drive to keep going. And not everything is for everybody. You know, with the Seven of Cups, this is very much like a dream, right? If Spirit wanted other people to have your dream, they would be able to envision it. Not everything is for everybody. Your vision is your own. And if you have something in your heart that you want to go after, don't be afraid to do it, because Spirit would have not put that in your heart if it wasn't meant for you. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Do what is going to emotionally bring you joy and happiness and fulfillment. Know your truth. You have integrity and you have a level of discernment about you, and you know what it is that you want. So don't let these fears or insecurities or feeling like you're lacking get in the way, because I think you have something really beautiful to build. Could really feel like you're in a period of reflection right now, really looking at where you've put your energy and time. Has it produced the results you've wanted? Has it contributed to your growth, your healing, like the things that you truly want in life, like the things that you've wished for? Are you really like stepping into the power of creation, action? Or are you allowing the thoughts, the monkey brain, the negative self-talk, the ego telling you don't do it, don't step out of your comfort zone, don't do something different, because the ego can't handle it. So when you're really like starting to move into a direction that could be unfamiliar, or trying to make big changes, there's a lot of internal chatter that is like a form of like resistance. Like, for instance, when I started this channel, I immediately, like, you know, a few weeks in, had these racing monkey brain thoughts saying, you can't do this. You're not capable of doing this. Look at all these other tarot readers. Like how many people they have, how many followers, like how many views. It's not about what other people are doing. It's about where you're putting your time and your energy. And when you're really focused on something that you truly want, it doesn't really matter. The views don't matter. The followers don't matter. It just matters whether or not you're showing up for yourself. And that's really the best approach. You will have an opportunity to turn something into a solid manifestation in your life if you just keep going, keep posting, keep creating, keep drawing, keep painting, keep dancing, keep doing whatever it is. Keep writing. I'm hearing writing. Yeah, Two of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of people right now at a fork in the road where they're really feeling defeated because maybe the old version of you that seems to be dying off and changing rapidly is not comfortable in the old life, in the old job, in the old career, in the old relationship pattern, whatever it is. I feel like there's a lot of people right now that are being faced with, and honestly, like feeling stuck, like wanting something different because you are changing and nothing is really resonating anymore. It doesn't fit. It's not who you are anymore. And so I think there's a lot of people right now who are just like, okay, what do I do? Well, you just take that next inspired step, whatever it is, whatever brings you joy. Just go in the direction that is exciting, because if you're going in a direction or staying in a place where it makes you feel defeated, it makes you feel sad or depressed or just not happy, then you're selling yourself short of possible growth and happiness. Get curious. Maybe research something. Like if you're curious about going in a new direction and you don't know a whole lot, and you feel like you just don't have the knowledge to do it, like research it. You know, take a course. There's a lot of free courses out there. I watch tarot readings on a regular basis, and I have for years. My son said, Mom, how did you learn how to do all this? I'm like, I'm still learning, but I've studied the cards and I watch tarot readings and I just show up. And as I continue to show up, I think I get better. I look at some of my first videos and I'm like, it's a little bit cringe, but I needed to. I had to do it. I had to take that first step, and I was absolutely terrified of getting in front of the camera. So don't sell yourself short if you're having a difficult time, you know, getting out of your comfort zone, because it's very difficult. I get that, but you deserve to have everything you've ever wanted. You deserve to not need or want for anything. And a solution to maybe feeling like you're in a place of lack, whether that's 444 on the timer, lack in your stability, lack in your foundation, lack in your job, lack in your home, lack in life. Like if you're just not feeling like you have the life that you want, you are at that fork in the road. You have that opportunity to start going after your dreams, the things that you've always wanted. So reflection, notice how far you've come. Because where you're at now is not for nothing. Everything adds up. All the little steps you've taken along the way might seem unrelated, but when you get further down the road of pursuing something that you want, you go, oh, that class I took, that college degree that I didn't get. Well, all of the classes I took and the stuff that I studied is applicable to what I'm doing in one way or another. So don't be afraid to start something new, because this is your opportunity, and it's really, really good energy right now in the collective, in the universe, in the astrology. Like, it is a very good time to create right now. So I hope that you pursue your dreams and just take a step in that direction, because 555 on the timer. The only way that you are going to embrace change is by moving in that direction. And that is the only thing that is constant, is change. So do you want to remain stuck where you are? Do you want to feel like you are just in a place where you're not happy? No. Go in the direction of your dreams.